It is not what you think. Okay. So, okay. Curtis, you wanted everybody to participate. It takes me a while, darn it. Especially when you're uploading stuff to YouTube. It like takes 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. So while I'm uploading a video response to your previous video that you tagged everybody on, I thought that I would go ahead and do this most embarrassing moment thing. Which is kind of crazy. But I had to write it down amongst other stuff that I wrote down. Do you see it? You don't see it. Yeah. I probably spelled Australia wrong. But anyways, number one, and this is in correct chronological order. Number one, falling on the field during halftime. Now, I was a flag girl, and it was my senior year, of course. And I didn't wear my glasses. I kind of was blind. And my mom claims I was standing in a hole, but I have no idea. So I'm doing my routine, and I go and I kick, but I land on the ground when I come back down. And I kind of stood up, and I said, oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm the only one, and everybody's like, oh my God. And they're laughing, and the people in the stands are laughing. I had never, it was so embarrassing. I was so freaking embarrassed. I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. But when it came around for us to do that part again, I kicked. And it seemed like everybody was looking when we had to go back into the stands, because we have to do a kick before we can go back in the stands. So, I did the longest one that required 2 kicks, and I actually did them correctly, and I didn't break my ass. But, of course, I had to run a lap. Yes, I had to run a lap when we got to do, when we had to go back for practice, and that sucked. Number 2, now I was 8 years old, and we were having dinner at Captain D's, and oh my goodness, I don't know, I guess I got cold, and I put my arms in my shirt, and you know those little jumpsuit outfits that kids wear nowadays, it's like a bathing suit, it's like, hold on, I'll show you, it's almost something like this. I know it's kind of ugly, but hey, it's one of my lingerie pieces. But yeah, it was something like that. And basically, what happened is that when I put my arms through there, the little loops wasn't on my shoulders no more, and I was cold. And I had to fell asleep. And then my mother, she woke me up. She goes, put your stuff in the trash and put your tray up. I wasn't paying attention. Put my arms through the shirt, grabbed my tray, stood up. They went straight down. The whole entire thing went down. I'm standing there in my underwear having people laughing at me. Okay, my cousin Teresa, I'll never forget it. She was a baby then too. She sat there. She got a big, huge, hearty laugh out of that, and it was embarrassing. It was very embarrassing. Oh, yeah, it was. Cause yeah, cause there was another lady at another table, and she was just, she covered her mouth and looked away, but she looked back and she just laughed. I was like, this bitch is laughing at me. And then my mother said, Marna, go ahead and pull up your stuff and put your stuff in the trash. So I had to put my tray down, bend over, pull up my stuff. I mean, it seemed like everybody was laughing. Put it up, and I didn't even look up after that. So, number 3, I was oh my goodness, we had this field trip to Atlanta to see the Martin Luther King Museum, something else. We went to see a lot of stuff that day, and basically I hadn't eaten breakfast that morning, and I was already nervous because I had my crush. He was sitting in front of me next to his best friend. Oh my God, I was so happy. I was like, yes. and I was nibbling. Okay, right, eating my food that I had, and one of this girl, she just called me out. She said, "Marinette, I don't see why you just keep on eating like that." I'm like, "God damn you!" What? I looked at her, and I was holding my sandwich like this, and they were just half sandwiches. You know, just two. Okay, I had ate like one, and I was nibbling on chips and candy, and then I went back to the sandwiches, and I was like this, and then my crush, he happened to turn all the way around in the seat, and he looked at me, and I just, after that day, I couldn't eat nothing else. I ate my lunch with my friends, of course, because they was on another bus, and I got stuck in a group alone by myself. But something good came out of that. I got to walk with my crush because I accidentally got lost from my group. I know it kind of sucks. Number 4. I was in JROTC in high school, and we had these people who came from, like, I guess Georgia Military College or something, and I'm not really sure, but they came and they were telling us all about these different careers, what you need to take up once you go to college. And I happened to raise my hand. You know, I raised my hand, and I asked, I said, "So do y'all have any, like, classes that would prepare a person who wants to be in the entertainment industry?" Everybody fell out in the whole thing, and I'm like, "What?" I'm looking genuinely confused. Everybody's laughing at me. And come to find out, it's how I asked, because they thought that I was going to be a porn star. Like, I wanted to go and be a stripper or something. I'm like, no, that's not me. You know, like, for a camera person or photography, no, not porn, not adult industry. So I was like, yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm using my crappy webcam, but I'm waiting on my batteries to finish charging for my flip cam. So, anyways, yeah, I didn't live that one down for the rest of the day. And number 5, and this is just recent. I brought this beautiful neon vibrator, right? And I've been using it. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, after you clean it and stuff, you kind of put it up where you can easily grab it. And I wasn't thinking, oh hey stupid, put it up before somebody sees it. So instead, as you see back, wait a minute, see where you see back there where all that stuff is, like where that champagne bottle and that blue thing and all of those CDs and movies and stuff, like you can see those anal beads back there. I didn't even know they were out there. I didn't know my anal beads were back there, but anywho, I mean, I know you see them. They're like just hanging there. They're like, "Hey, what's up?" But anyways, I had my vibrator kind of like that, and then on top of that, on this wall over here, I had my whip, which I had my whip, and it was hanging on the wall. I need to buy a new one. It was hanging on the wall. Got my anal beads back there, and then on top of that, at the top somewhere, I have a lube and freaking my vibrator sitting right there together. So you told my son I was embarrassed because the rent guy, he came in and he wanted to look at this to see what my problem was in my room, and I didn't notice it until after he kind of glanced over and then he looked away, and I was like, "What?" And I said, "Oh Lord, my vibrator right there." So yeah, my top 5, and I'm pretty sure it will not be my last most embarrassing moments. Seriously, because I mean, when I said I had some very, there we go. Now, when I say I've had some very embarrassing moments, I mean, seriously, I got 10 times more than this. I mean, yes, I've passed gas during sex. It's embarrassing, okay? I was nervous. It was my first time being in this person's house, so. Alright, that's it.